So I thought I'd get out here in the woods a little bit today, just take some time to reflect, get away from the work and the stress of daily life, and just get out here and take a little bit of time to think about some things. And one of the things I've been thinking a lot about is how easily people that I have known in my life have so easily turned against each other in recent years. Family, friends, people who once would laugh together and have a good time, get together for dinner, get together for meals. They can't even sit down for an hour together without tension starting to creep in. And it's really not anything about who they are. It's not about what defines them as people. It's typically over politics. And it's this growing sense in the world that everything we do, if somebody disagrees with us, they must be wrong. Not just wrong, though. They're bad. They're somehow evil or somehow deficient in some way. Watching this unfold over the past couple of years, especially inside families, it really does something to you. It's kind of like seeing the foundation of something that's really steady beginning to crumble. So somewhere along the way, we've all stopped talking to each other, and we started talking at each other, or worse yet, we started talking past each other. And our conversations, they become battlegrounds. It's where empathy goes to die anymore, is in these ideologically charged conversations. It's strange because most of us claim to value truth, and we claim to value kindness, and we claim to value open-mindedness. And yet, when politics comes into the picture, all those values are the first things out the door. And it's a real shame. We sacrifice so much in the name of ideology. So I don't think that most of us really mean to be cruel either, or unkind. It's just that outrage has become easier than understanding. And that says something about our culture. It feels really good to be right. Everybody likes to be right. We like to be right and we like to be accepted. They're probably two of the primary driving motivators of human beings. We at least like sounding right anyway. Especially when we have an audience. People like to perform. We like to perform our moral righteousness and our theater of goodness. But that constant need to prove that we're on the right side of things has turned political identity into some kind of faith. And it's not boding well for us as individuals or us as a society. Every disagreement with somebody feels like some kind of heresy, not just a disagreement. I've seen people refuse to talk to each other, to their own brothers, to their own sisters, to their own parents, to extended family members, to lifelong friends. I've seen this happen, and it's not because the people hurt them, it's because they disagreed. So think about that. Love undone by a different perspective. There's something wrong with that picture. And I'm not standing above this either. There's been moments when I've caught myself, trying to figure out the best way to get the better of somebody in an argument, preparing ways to dismantle their logic. And as if winning the conversation could make the world right again. And it never does. It just leaves you feeling tired, and it leaves you feeling smaller. So I think deep down we're all really just tired. We're tired of politics, but it's not really just politics. It's how to use the space that we used to fill with love now that we've filled it with anger and hatred. So maybe the answer isn't really to argue anymore, or to argue harder, or even to withdraw completely. Maybe it's to start listening again. Like really listening, though. Even when it's not comfortable, just hearing what somebody else has to say. Empathy used to be something that we practiced. Now it's something we preach. Maybe that's what we need to rediscover, is that ability to understand others and to at least understand their perspective, their worldview, in order to better understand them. And maybe that'll help us understand ourselves better as well. So, at the end of the day, opinions, they come and go. But the people we love, they're not replaceable. They're always going to be there, and their absence will always be felt. So if understanding has become a battleground, then choosing compassion, choosing understanding, that may be the very best resistance that we have left. Thanks for checking in. This is Quiet Frontier. Take care.
'Cause she smiles when she sleeps. There's color in her dreams. Innocence that keeps her safe and warm. Later there'll be worries and a wish for something more. But at times like this I let her be, because she smiles when she sleeps.